Hello, my name is Emily, as you may or may not know, and today we are going to be talking about dating apps. Hip hip hooray! I love to be on them and participate on them so much. Now, I haven't been on dating apps for a while. I delete and re-download Tinder like it's the... But surprisingly, the last time I deleted Tinder, it's stayed off my phone for a very long time, Begone, wretched app. I banish thee. Until I get bored. I would use it a lot in college, and I would say probably like 99% of the dates that I've been on were initiated through Tinder. God, that's a little depressing. And dating apps are definitely not inherently bad or anything. It's just there's certain things about them that I don't like. One thing about dating apps that I don't particularly like is that it makes me feel just like very vapid. And I know that there's loads of different apps and a lot of them, try to, make little prompts or have little methods of showing people's personalities. But, let's face it, while using a dating app, no matter what, you are gonna judge people based on their looks. So I would hate to be scrolling on Tinder and just being like left, 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 right, left, nope, 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 like who am I? Literally, who am I? It's like, I wish that Dora would come out and point at me and be like, swipe or no swiping, It's like, what am I, the mayor of Superficialville? Get a grip. And to be fair, I'm really only talking about Tinder. I haven't really been on the other ones, and maybe that's my issue, but it seems to me that at the end of the day, they're all somewhat similar. And it just makes me feel so picky or something when I'm swiping through a dating app and saying no to most people, and not even just due to like looks or anything, but also like with people's bios and stuff. It's like I'll read someone's bio and be like, ugh, really? You chose that emoji? I don't like how they're using perfect grammar. What is this, a soliloquy? Get her out of here! And it's so dumb, and at the end of the day, of course, it is my own fault, but I would rather just not use the apps so that I don't have to feel like I'm being superficial, because it's easier to just stay off the apps than face the reality that, hey, maybe I just am superficial. But the thing is that I have developed feelings for people in the past who, I wasn't, initially physically attracted to them, but they were, my friend or something, and then I started to become attracted to them once I got to know them more. That's how my high school crush was. I just saw she was, a very talented person, and so my heart, I was literally like, oh, wow, 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 wooga, wooga. But the way that dating apps are formatted, it's not really built to foster a slow burn romance, is it? They're more for hookups and getting disappointed and, you guessed it, another UTI. Dating apps, it's like speed dating, but way faster. It's like they would reject the person before they even got a word out because that's how fast people are just swiping left on everybody. Hi, I'm a Scorpio sun. I'm good. What? Not interested. I haven't even said anything. Right, well, I've heard enough and you're ugly, so I would rather not look at you any longer. Be gone! Bye! Be gone! Okay, whatever. Hi, I'm here for a good time, not a long time. Your breasts are asymmetrical. Bye! What? Bye! Hi, I am a hopeless romantic at heart, and I'm looking for a longtime partner Can you turn around for me? What? The front looks fine. I want to look at the back, too. I don't have any pictures of my backside. Then why are you wasting my time, okay? Out, 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 out! One thing I do actually like about dating apps is making my own profile, honestly. I feel like I'm curating a museum of myself, and the exhibit is called Date Me Please I Beg. While I'm making it, I'm like, honestly, I don't even need a girlfriend out of this, okay? I just like curating this little image of myself or whatever, It's almost like a resume, except instead of getting job prospects, I just get, this overwhelming sense of emptiness that is so concentrated, it somehow makes density out of nothingness. I swear, the last time I used Tinder, I literally just re-customized my profile and looked at it and said, yeah, that's the profile of a hot bitch, and then I didn't even swipe on anybody. Making a Tinder profile is honestly very strategic. It's like, you want to look hot, but not too into yourself, and you want to look interesting, but not weird. And if you've made a dating profile before, I'm sure you can relate to that. It's like you want to give off a certain, desirable image. It's like at this point, you should just consult your PR team to help you make your profile. No, Steve, I think you're still finding ways to misunderstand me, even though I've been crystal fucking clear, all right? Once the press gets their hands on this, it's not gonna be a shit show, all right? It's gonna be diarrhea on fucking Broadway. Do you hear me? All right, so what you're gonna do is sit down, shut up, and let me do my job and handle it, okay? All right, have a nice day. Christian politician caught at a gay sex club.
Oh, well, I'm sorry to hear that.
It's fine, he's living his truth or whatever. What can I help you with?
I'm making my Tinder profile.
Finally, something actually interesting. Okay, you need to make your first picture something that's either hot or pretty, okay? Not sexy, not even cute, all right? Hot or pretty.
Okay, like this?
No.
Oh,
This is seriously what you have so far?
yes.
You need to get rid of all of it.
All of it?
These are all selfies from the exact same angle.
There's only one angle that I look good at.
You need a picture with actual friends, a goofy yet somehow still hot photo, a travel photo or an activity photo, a regular sexy picture, and then end it all with some sort of ironic meme.
Okay, that is so many things. So many things.
Hey! Listen to me. Do you want a girlfriend?
I guess so.
It is a yes or no question, okay? Do you want a girlfriend? Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am, yes.
That is what I thought. So I advise that you do exactly as I say, or you're gonna have to meet someone organically, and let's face it, that's not gonna happen. So just get on it.
All right. Jeez.
What now? What is Grindr? I've never heard of that. Okay, yes, he should delete that immediately. As much as I dislike dating apps, it is hard to meet someone organically, okay? It is rough out here, especially as someone who is, historically a femme woman who really is only attracted to other femme women. I'm open, whatever. If I were to fall in love with a masked woman or, even a man, I don't know, like who knows, right? Whatever. Historically, that's never happened, but it could, whatever. It's tough out there. It is very hard out there. I've given up. It's like, how did people meet 60 years ago? You just saw someone at the local diner and you were like, hey, miss, can I buy you a shake? And then they get married and have kids and he develops alcoholism and she's trapped in a loveless marriage because he controls the finances and... Maybe we're better off now. I mean, people are still alcoholics now. Whatever. That's my point is that there was a certain point in time where people had to meet organically. That was the only way to meet. Like a few decades ago, little Susan Schwartz, who lives down on Drury Lane and was just cured of female hysteria, did not have the technology to be rejecting 500 people in one sitting. And I'm wondering, is it truly that difficult to meet someone organically, or are we just not forced to do it anymore because we have these dating apps now? Like, when you see someone really cute in public, right, I think a lot of people are most likely not going to go up to that person, maybe because, number one, they're shy and they don't want to be rejected, all very valid and apparent reasons, right? But I also think that because we know that we have resources to find thousands of other people, it's like if you pass on this one singular opportunity to meet someone, it doesn't really feel like a loss. With technology, we're able to see how many options we have. There truly is like a sea of people for you to essentially peruse through. And it's a good thing, like you meet people who you otherwise wouldn't really meet, but then it's also a bad thing because I feel like people don't want to put in effort with just like a singular person anymore. Hence why so many people have, rosters and they're talking to like 9 people at once and, no one ever wants to commit. With the emergence of dating apps, I feel like people, they don't really like court each other anymore. You know what I mean? Like this freaking medieval times. But, and also, mind you, when I'm talking about this, I'm speaking as a woman who has willingly taken herself off the market for like a number of years. So I haven't really been in the dating scene lately. So I guess, you can take what I say with a grain of salt. But because online dating has become so prevalent among young adults nowadays, I feel like in-person, tension and anticipation and building a foundation for something romantic, it just doesn't happen as much anymore. And I'm not saying that meeting someone organically is impossible, but the chances that you will meet someone organically versus, get a Tinder message at 11 p.m. that says, nice tits, what you doing tonight? It's like, one is more likely to happen over the other. And don't get me wrong, we definitely are so much better off now, I would say, than in the past. I don't want to be one of those people who like post something that's like, oh, why don't we do this anymore? I was born in the wrong era. And then it's just like a picture of someone roller skating with a milkshake. And it's like, Kelsey, have you heard of Dairy Queen? You can still get a milkshake. Obviously, there are so many problems with other time periods when it comes to dating, and I honestly am very grateful that I was born in the time that I was born in, especially for someone like me, right? But all I'm saying is that, back then people used to write love sonnets for each other. People would write poems dedicated to their lover and wait weeks to get a letter from them via carrier pigeon. And now what? What do we have? You get a Tinder message at 11 p.m. from some guy that says, I'm here for the weekend. Are you gonna S my D or nah? That is a true story of when I was bored with my friends and I turned my Tinder on to men just to dabble, and it was, I'm never going back there. Like, could you imagine Tinder existing hundreds of years ago? Like, that would be such a stark contrast to the way things used to be.
I must confess something, and I need you to listen very carefully.
Yes?
I love you. I don't care that you're from a poor family. I love you. And I thought I knew what falling in love would feel like, but this is a descent that I could have never imagined. And you're so beautiful that I felt like I needed to memorize every aspect of your face, know it to the point where I could sculpt you with my eyes closed. I gazed upon you, and it felt like a warmth was taking over me that not even the sun could mimic, okay? I need you in every way possible, and I'm sorry, am I boring you? No, you're great, it's just, I got a Tinder notification, yeah. What is that? It's just this thing where you can like go on it and find a bunch of different people to have escapades with. Escapades? Like go on dates and, meet up, have sex. Oh, yeah, I have a few people that I gotta reply to. A few? Only like 27. 27? What? You don't have a roster? I'm not even sure what that word means, okay? I only have eyes for you. Oh, that's sweet. Anyways, I'm gonna go to the neighboring village and meet up with some guy in the town square. I guess he's like the local butcher or something. Gonna help him handle his meat. You get it? No, I'm going to have sex with him. Oh, great. Love to hear that. I already churned 12 tubs of butter, or, whatever it is I do. So I have plenty of time on my hands. I'll probably have sex with someone else too. Me? No. Now, although I'm talking pretty negatively about dating apps and the title of this video is most likely negative, there's a lot of happy, long-lasting couples who met through dating apps. And, sure, these apps might have made some negative contributions to dating culture as a whole, but, they do give us access to people that we could have otherwise never met. There is something really cool about, today's day and age of, just even, social media too, where you can meet someone online that you would have never had the chance to talk to before, and then you can form a relationship, whether that be platonic or romantic. However, despite all that, I think a lot of people are slightly embarrassed to say that they met their partner through a dating app, even though it is literally so common. I think people, they don't want their relationships to seem manufactured in a way. They want their organic little meet cutes and, their, I saw him at the park and he, whatever, because, it's a better narrative. It's more romantic. I think people would rather say something like, oh, we were sitting in the same coffee shop and he accidentally took my matcha and I was like, oh, give it to me. And then, that's how we got married, rather than saying something like, oh, we matched on Tinder. And even though there is nothing wrong with meeting your partner through an app, all of my exes I literally met through Tinder. I completely understand not wanting that to be your story. It's so dumb and it's so, but I get it. There is something more, I hate to use this word, but cinematic and, romantic about meeting organically and having your love blossom completely due to circumstances rather than, me just digging through an app and being like, yeah, I thought she was hot, so I swiped right. So even though I don't think people should be embarrassed to say that they met their partner through an app, there is a part of me that gets it.
You guys are such a cute couple, like literally LGBT realness. Am I right? How did you guys meet?
Oh, we met on an Appalachian Mountain. The Appalachian Mountains. Yeah, we were on a hike and, we were on a journey to realign ourselves spiritually. And as I slipped on the trail, I fell into her arms, her big, strong, beefy, wide frame. And I saw the sunset reflected into her eyes. And I just thought to myself in that moment, this is a painting that can be recreated on no canvas. This is only something that I am able to see through the love of my life. And that is when I knew she was the one.
Oh my God, wow. That is just so beautiful.
Yeah, that's so sweet, babe. Except literally none of that happened. It did. It did not.
It most certainly did.
It positively did not. Okay, why would I go hiking up a mountain? I have asthma.
I actually don't care that much.
Do you always have to say that we met on an app when people ask us how we met? Well, yes, because it's how we met.
So that is all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching. And if you've ever seen me on a dating app, pretend that didn't happen. Thank you guys for watching. If you're out there dating around, be safe, protect your peace, okay? Protect your peace. But thank you all for watching. I hope you have a great day, and until next time.
That's really sweet, babe.
Shut up, not speak to anybody, and let me do my job. I forgot. You two are such a cute couple. Like, seriously, LGBT realness. Am I right? Oh my God.